So we are live on social media platforms. So ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys who are joining from different part of the world in this live stream. So this is the eighth camp of decoding, estimation, and calculation series with our one of the favorite mentors. I am Radoslo Gadget. So for those of you seeing the stream for the first time, this we are allowing only a limited number of students in the classroom who have been given VIP access to attend this camp. For the rest of the students, uh, they can watch this camp, observe what's happening, but they cannot interact with the mentor. So, or you can write us to at support@nurture.com for VIP passes. The request link is there in the description box. So the camp starts at 1 a.m. like less than 1 minute from now. So So, guys, we have allowed the entry of the class right now. The students are entering the class. So, once again, a small announcement for those of you joining the class for the first time. So, this camp is inspired by a famous chess book by Leonid Nikolaev, and this book has helped Coach Rado become such a strong chess player, one with 1 GM norm already, 2485 peak rating, and an awesome coach. So that is his he believes that this book has made him such a strong player, and this camp series is inspired by this book. And once again, for those of you joining for the first time, yesterday I had to remove a lot of students from the classroom and allow students in the waiting list. First rule is do not spam the chat box. Keep chat box as the only interaction point related to the camp. Uh, sometimes you guys answer in the Q&A box. Coach has to answer in Q&A box. Then coach has to move to the chat box to try answering in the chat box all the question. Do not ask irrelevant question. What is your peak rating, coach? So peak rating is 2485. Every time you guys are asking this, just Google about him. You will get a lot of things. Just give him rating in his Google page as well. So no point asking the peak rating of. Just enjoy the camp. Just try to answer all the questions asked in the camp. Uh, do not ask unnecessary question like leeches ID, email, anything you want. You every week the coach is here. Try to learn the 2 hours you are here with him. For anything you want, you can always write to us at support@nurture.com and we'll be happy to reply. Try answering the question as you can. Coach also tries to answer in Q&A. If you ask any chess related question, he keeps on answering that. So we owe it to him. So he takes a lot of time in typing those answers. So for respecting him, let's not spam chat box and Q&A box. So I welcome the coach Rado among us right now. A very good morning, good afternoon from India, and a very good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning, good morning. Okay, so then, yes, I hear, and I want to share the screen, but it doesn't.
Yeah, you
Wait.
can. I have stopped my screen share.
So for okay, yeah, now it worked. Earlier it didn't work because you showed this page. Wait, yeah, now let me find. Okay, I'm almost ready. Here we have the position from yesterday, but I know we discussed this already. Okay, let me just prepare some windows here. Okay, you guys remember this position. Okay, here I will need the chat as well. Just a moment. I need just seconds to prepare everything. Okay. That was the puzzle from yesterday, and we did it. So we go to the next one now. Okay, Okay, 20. Let me insert or I close this. Okay, that's right. Five, 6, knight f4. Okay, we have the position, and here black is to move. What do you mean saying e5 Abdul? I'll flip the board. Okay, yes, of course. Here you are. Even if I would be to move, then e5 is not possible. The pawn is already on e5. So maybe you meant, okay, maybe you meant e6, not e5, but okay, black. Okay, guys, black is to move, and this is puzzle for strategy. So okay, here I can win the material. Either I take on d5 immediately, or I take on c6. Like this. Where queen f5? I don't understand actually. Okay, knight takes d5 is possible now, but queen f5, Alexandre, I don't understand here. What do you mean saying this? Okay, you wanna exchange the queens. Wait, if I okay, let's say I take, you take, right? And um, knight takes d5. Yes, I think this position is bad. Okay, here you can take here. I wanna take here and go here. You take with the knight. If you take with the knight now, then it's checkmate. Or you mean knight e5? Knight e5 in the first move doesn't work at all because there is spin. So bishop takes e5. You say okay. After bishop take e5 takes e5, I play this. If you play bishop e5 now, I can just take it, and still everything is hanging. And here I wanna mate you. Now, if you play f6 now, then I take here, take here, take here, and I go here. No, I don't think it's good for you. Actually, the idea is to avoid the attack because yeah, okay, here 95 is the treat, e6 is the treat, so okay, yes, two guys asked me to go back to the starting position, and now I did it. So okay, so I wait for other recommendations for you. Black plays Queen f5. I say that's actually Alexandre asked me, and I say it's not so good because here I play this way, and actually and we realize we say this position is not good for black. So now a6. If you play a6 now, then I take here. Ah, first move a6. Okay, then maybe this. Okay, Alex, remain e6 instead of knight takes d5. Actually, I'm not sure about this because here. Okay, what do you play? You want to take here or you take here? I take. You take. I go here. But my next move will be knight e5 probably or queen f7. So it's why I prefer to where I rather prefer to take on d5. Take here, knight f6. To take, and now it's just checkmate. Okay, firstly, let's look at d4. I got one recommendation, d4, but okay, let's say I play this. Yes, I'm talking. Can't you hear me, Abraham? Oh, and other people can hear me. Pratik, I see
Yeah,
one.
yeah, you are like absolutely fine. The sound is absolutely fine.
Yes, but yeah, one student complained he can't hear me. So
Must be problem with his system, so he can check his system. So we can hear you loud and clear.
okay, here I see two ways. Either I take here, you take with the bishop. I take here, and I take here, and then I take here. Then I see I will have at least one pawn. I will be at least one pawn up. The other possibility I have seen is bishop d3 now. And actually bishop d3 looks rook d3 was I think rook d3 I don't like so much because okay, here I think even I can play knight e5. Okay, good that you can hear me. Okay, then okay, I think in this position I play bishop d3. And what do you guys will play now? Knight e5. Okay, now it makes difference because I play queen h7. Now queen h8. King king e7 probably. Okay, this is not so clear. Okay, you go here, now you go here. Queen f7 after bishop d3. Okay, I think I do the same. Okay, now I see you. You have something concrete here. Okay, then maybe I will just, okay, then maybe I just take here now. Yes, now I'm in this position, and I think bishop takes c6 now. Like eventually I can look what computer says here even before move knight takes g6. Wait, where is? I can also go here. Let me see here before I play e6. Let's see what computers. Yeah, he says e6 is winning. After e6, f takes e6. Now he says, but now he says bishop c4. Bishop c4 is good now. And after this just simple rook e1. Not take on g6 immediately. Knight d8, he says now take. Yes, now the rook is not protected, so if you take here, then I take here, and now it's terrible. Yes, I took on g6 too early, but even after knight takes g6, he says it's I'm winning. In this position, he says, yeah, he says I just okay. Here's still he says bishop c4. Knight e5, bishop takes e6, king h8, and now queen f5. That's what he says. Yeah, the second candidate move was just that what I showed you. This, 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 this endgame. This. Okay, at least I will have at least a pawn. So okay, I think we will go to circles. So you see, it's not d4. Actually, not. You have to find a counterplay. Okay, let's see. How about this? Oh yes, also knight h5. Yeah, Alexander, you are right. I think that what you say is also good. After bishop g7, I wait. If I take knight h5. Yes, you are right. That finally the finery. Yes, of course. I guess there are many winning moves, but that's yeah. Bishop takes g7, knight h5 is the best, I guess. Let me see. Yeah, here when computer says here everything is winning basically. Actually, rook takes d5 not because he says now this and queen e7, and now it's equal. Which answer do you mean? Which problem? Okay, you want you want me to show the solution. Okay, actually I can do it because we had many tries, and yes, you are right, and there was the game. That was the game of Korchnoi basically. He played against the guy was his name was uh, Philip. Okay, I don't know. It was in Bucharest, 1954. And Arjun, yes, you are right. Here he played this position, two bishops with pawns and against the queen. He just took here, here, here. Wait. On our queen f6. Bishop takes h6. Rook takes the same queen. Rook takes d7, and yeah, the author says yeah, it's surprising for Mr. Yeah, that was first incline. Now, according to our author says black is slightly better in this position. Here he says black has just two pieces for the queen, but black position has more perspectives, especially the pawn D is dangerous. And here white made two inequalities and lost finally. I will show you the rest of the game. Rook fe1. Now bishop f8, protecting. h4, rook ad8, h5. The author says it's mistake. The author says here in this position rook d4 was better. So he even wants to give the material. Rook a d5, h5, d4, hg, yeah, now the pawn gets stronger. Bishop a6, rook ed1. Yeah, okay, he won't allow him to push. Yeah, but now this version is not so good. Rook c8. Yeah, now again he played queen f3. Now the best chance was to take here. After this, take here, here, here. Yes, and in this room, rook endgame, he has chances for a draw. Okay, queen f3. Bishop G7, Queen E4, Rook CD8, F4, Rook D5, G4, Bishop F6, King G2, King F8, King F3, B5. He wants to create a second postpone, I guess. Queen E1, G8, Queen B4, Rook 8, D7, Queen B3, A5, A3, Rook C5. I don't know, maybe Rook C3 somewhere. Queen B1, Rook DC7, King E2, A4, King H1, Queen B1, Rook C8 now. That's strange. If take here, maybe go here and here. Okay, that was strange actually. I didn't understand this moment. Or maybe I have written something wrong. Oh, here I see Rook C8, Queen H1. Rook C2, Rook D2. King D1. D1. Okay, and over. Okay, that was it. Okay, the next position. No, please. Okay, it's white to move in this position. Actually, I don't know if black can castle. Actually, I don't see the castle in variations. No, I don't know it. Bishop h5, no. h5, king d8. Yes, okay, now I understand you. Actually, okay, I will tell you, okay, it's not queen h4. Queen h4 was too soft in my opinion. Actually, it's not dangerous enough. Okay, black just wants to finish the development. Yes, and meanwhile, I got a good move, good recommendation, rook takes f6. Okay, and how would you play with black now? Yes, he can. Okay, actually, okay, rook takes f6 was really not the best move, at least when I look at the computer. After rook takes f6, there was way to defense for black. Actually, this puzzle is quite difficult. For example, computer says rook takes b5 is good, and it's winning immediately actually. And then we take on e5, bishop f4, so something like this is winning. Something with bishop f4. But okay, let's stay by rook takes f6. She takes f6, yeah. Knight takes f6, king d8. Okay, but basically here bishop knight takes g4 was mistake that I will tell you. Okay, so what else if not knight takes g4? Okay, now I have end of variation after bishop h6 because it's, now I'm winning. I take here, I take here. Here, okay, computer says queen a3 is the only move. Somehow queen a3 is the only move. But the author doesn't confirm that. He says, no, queen c5 is strong. Queen c5, knight takes g7. King b, and now king b6, obviously. And after e7, knight takes g4. Takes g4, cd. Yes, and author says black has also good chances here because of strong pawns. Yes, actually, yeah, but computer says after bishop f4 over 1 for white. 1-5, something like this. Okay, this is okay. Maybe we will just look at other variations here. Yeah, because I see this puzzle is very difficult. Here's, instead of g takes f6, there's also other possibility, knight bc6. Knight bc6, then rook f7, and now queen c8. And now there is nice trick. Queen takes g7. So actually that was necessary to take the rook on f6, because now I see black is losing immediately. Okay, after bishop takes g7, knight d6, right? And after king d8, bishop g5 check, knight e7, rook takes e7. Yes, and now it's over. Here there was even one easy move. Author says bishop h5 was even easier now. Then queen takes g7, and after g6 he just says just bishop g4 ends. And now the square is weak, the bishop is attacking, so now this is yeah, it's also completely lost. If take here, then I think just queen takes, and the problems are still here. So okay, okay, let me see if I showed you all the lines here. I can see. Yeah, I think maybe here not. He says the author says other possibility was queen d5 now, but after queen d5, there's I takes g and I takes g7, king b6. Okay, actually, okay, never mind. That's actually over. Okay, so then we look at outlines. I guess. This puzzle. Let me check once again. Knight b6, the line with knight bc6, especially this. And now there is other line. Queen takes e6, knight f6, and d8. Yeah, and white is winning again. Okay, did I show you the main line here? wall main line. In this, f6, king d8, knight d5, queen d6, bishop g5, king c8, bishop g4, knight x7. Knight e5, 5. After knight e5, you're not queen f5, but queen g7, he says. But how queen g7? No, knight f3 is coming. Okay, yeah, when I look in the book, and I see it's somehow strange, everything. Is, because now not king b8, but king c7 is here. King c7, it's 4 knight e5, queen g7. Yeah, now that's correct. Takes c5, queen e6, bishop takes d4. And that was the game's Spassky against Freshko, 1959. Yeah, and he won this way. Let me see. Okay, wait, where is the chat? So one moment, I have small technical problem. You can see the chat window, so not so good. Now it's fine. Okay. Oh, meanwhile I got many messages here. Okay, now I don't know which line this. No, which line do you mean? Okay, which positions? Those that was. Okay, let me find. I see the first question was if e8 queen, what happens if queen e6? Okay, you mean here queen e6, I guess. I think knight c6 now. That was the question of near Anya. Yes. Now, okay. Now I see I'm correct here. Okay. Now I take on g5. Oh, here I think now I would actually prefer black in this position. Yes, I think now you fight for a draw. with white. Okay, let's say b4. Yes, now you have only one good move, queen d6. Other moves are losing, so it's like I say, it's what I said. Now you have to fight for a draw. Here, computer says queen e5, rook b4, queen e5, this, and now king b5, for example. King g1, king c5, king c4, king f2, king c3, rook d5, knight c4. Okay, it's not. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not what white want to reach. Now, okay, now you have to fight for a draw. Okay, you have probably to play h4, g4. You have to create a postpone, get counterplay, but yeah, okay, it's not good at all. Okay, let me see. Knight takes f7 without. Other question was. What about knight takes f7 without queen c8? Okay, let me find this line. And now knight takes f7, and then I just take the queen. Okay, I think. Okay, I think I responded or your questions. We will go to the next puzzle, but now I will need a short break. I will go to the washroom. Just wait a bit, please.
So meanwhile, guys, we have the third and final circuit of Future GM Circuit online tournament starting tomorrow. I will be sharing the link on chat box so you can register yourself and play tomorrow's tournament. We are also accepting some wildcard entries, so you can for the first time user you can request wildcard entries, and we are allowing some wildcard entries for the tournament. I'll be sharing links shortly in the chat box for the same.
Okay, so we can go to the next one now. Okay, let's wait to move. See the setup is correct. Yes, white has to win actually. Yes, but here it's not winning. Okay, even yes, but it's like I said, you are not winning here. This end game is draw. Okay, okay, that's enough actually. Okay, yeah, you solved that. Here there's other line, but actually you don't have to care so much about it. Here's knight f5, but after knight f5 here I see questions, so that means it's mistake. Queen c because king c5, king d7, king b4, rook b8, king a3, rook a8, king b2, and yeah, and draw. Okay, so So knight b5 is the only good move here. Okay, good. Now we can go to the next one. Now I see we actually finished the chapter. So now we will have new game. I will show you which one. Okay, Petrosian against Miss Wolf, and the title of this game is the power of two bishops of bishop pair. Oh, what I'm doing. C4, knight f6, knight c3, e6, knight f3, b6, d4, bishop b7, a3. And now he played d5. Actually, yeah, black wants to fire in the center immediately. But the normal continuation will be bishop e7 now. But from the other hand, here d5 might be unpleasant for black, and it's blocking the light square bishop. Okay, 3 d5, cd, knight takes d5. The author says he takes d5 is also fine. e3, bishop e7, bishop b5, c6, bishop d3. e4, you say? Actually, no, here e4 was not possible. If e4, then I take here and I take here, so no, it can't be good. Bishop d3, c5. Yeah, the more common move was castle, usually, but here he played c5, knight d5, queen takes d5. Yeah, again, the author says he takes d5 or bishop takes d5 was also possible. He took with the queen. D takes d5, and now there is one first question. What should black take on c5 with which piece? If I recommend e3 instead of e4, like I said, e4 is now not possible. If you play e4 now, you will lose the pawn. Wait, is it? I think it's not. I'm not sure, but I think it's not good for white. I can see some games, some people sacrifice the pawn even good, but actually the statistics aren't good for white here. Computer says it's minus 0.9, so it's just a pawn. It's like white is just one pawn down. No, I think e3. So I think e3 was fine. If e4 I don't like. I'm not sure if I have compensation here for this pawn. Probably not. So okay, maybe. Okay, I will just go back to the game. Sorry, but it's, okay, I will repeat my question. Now black is to move. If you wanna, I can flip the board for you. Wait a moment. Where was the function? Here. Okay, what should I take on c5 with no as black? You say castle now. I think after castle you won't have compensation. If I take on b6, then I play maybe e4 or I castle. I think it won't be enough, you know. No, okay. I would prefer you to answer my question. You know you should take back on c5, right? And now the only and my question was with which piece? Bishop takes c5. Yes, take with the bishop was correct. And now if in case of bishop b5, king e7, queen e2, a5, bishop d2. Actually, queen on e7, king on e7 is quite safe. I have activity here. Rook d8. After bishop c3, here I see king f8. So now everything will be normal. And here, let's say castle. That was game Georgiou against Karpov in Moscow 1980-81. Yeah, I think here I can play. I guess I can play knight c6 with black now. Actually, why not? Okay, and black is okay here. I don't see any problems. Actually, okay. Let's see. Let's see other options. The author says b takes c5 was not really good. I guess because of outstanding pawn. I guess here in the game was queen takes c5. Queen takes c5 was actually a mistake. Okay, you defend the check on b5, but now your queen is misplaced, and your opponent will get important attempts here because your queen is misplaced. Okay, so queen c5 was bad. After queen c5, bishop d2. I think now bishop b4 is a threat already. Bishop b4, rook c1. I think after castle, if in case of castle here, bishop b4 will be very unpleasant. Now if queen c7, rook c1, I think. Okay, maybe even. Okay, I'm not sure. I'm not sure actually. I see you take on b4 with the check, but okay, even if I play rook c1 immediately, okay, I would have to check more exactly. Actually, he says bishop b4, queen c7, castle, and okay, at least I have initiative actually. After bishop d2, I think he should play castle now. He played knight c6. Now rook c1, queen d6, and now queen c2. I think, yeah, I think here black messed up something, because now he can't castle. Yes, it's what I said. Even in case of bishop b4, he should castle and hide the king. So okay, now rook c8. The author says it was bad to play h6 because of bishop b5, and after rook c8, knight d4, and now it looks terrible. Already now it looks terrible. Okay, he played now rook c8, rook c8, castle. Okay, shoot castle. And now in the game was h6. Here I have one variation. It's knight e5 wouldn't bring anything good because of queen a4. Bishop c6, bishop b5, knight takes, pawn takes, queen takes d2, bishop takes c6, king takes, and now b4, good move b4. Now my bishop is better than his bishop, and actually this is long-term advantage. Also the pawn on e7 is hanging, so I think after g6 I can take on e7. I take the pawn, the other pawn is hanging, and also black can play something like king g7 because the bishop is hanging. So actually this version is bad here for black. Let's look at other line. The other line was here somewhere. Instead of queen takes d2, bishop takes b5, queen takes b5, king d8, and now bishop b4. White is winning. Okay, so now it was too late for such defenses. Okay, somebody said bishop f6. Bishop f6 now. Yeah, okay. Okay, you can do this, but okay, but even I don't know. Even if maybe I can play rook d1, rook d7. But even if I take on b6, you play king g7, you cover your king, and now, for example, I play let's say b5. Actually, I'm 2 pawns up, and yeah, what's the chance here? It's complete. Okay, your king is safe, but the position is completely lost. Now queen b8. Here author says after queen c5, there was possible to play bishop h7 here. Now rook d7. After bishop e8, bishop e4 with huge advantage. Okay, queen b8. Now I will ask you how to play with white now, how to realize the advantage. Knight a5, bishop d5. How? Wait, but now white is to move. So the last move. Okay, I can flip the board for you again. But the last move was queen b8, so now white is to move. Yes, queen a4, very good. Okay, you wanna go here. Rook fd8. Yes, now we transpose the queen to the king side, like we said. g6, queen g4, h5, queen h3. And now we provoked some weaknesses. Here there are some shots like bishop takes g6 already. Actually, it was necessary now to play h5 because in case of king h7, now already bishop takes g6. Queen takes e6. Now I wanna go here. And after rook f8, I play rook d7. Now you can see I have strong attack. After rook c7, knight e5 is winning. And in case of rook c8, now knight g5 is crashing. Takes g5, now queen h3. Yeah, now it's, I can see it's just checkmate now. Yeah, that was it. And then h5, queen h3. Okay, the position, black position isn't good here, but now I will ask you what do you think will be now best defense for black in this position? Mm, I think I don't think so. I don't think you will have compensation here. Even if I exchange the queens, the endgame will be completely lost. No knight e5. Okay, so I take. You wanna take here, right? Okay, firstly, maybe I can play rook d7 now. Secondly, I can play safe even if I play queen g3. Even if I go for the endgame, then you will lose. It's just not enough. Also, rook d1 is also interesting. Yes, surrender. You say you said correct move. E5 is best chance here. E5, and here I have the variation. If bishop takes g6, no. If g6, no. Queen e6, of course. King f8. Yes, and now why the author says white has to give the purple to check here. So that's, there is no win. Yes, actually. So okay, let's see other lines. In the game was f5. I think it won't be enough to win with 3 pawns because my bishop is quite strong here. I might also have a counterplay. Okay, let's say okay. I can check for you what computer says in this position. Computer says 0. Okay, maybe now 0-4, 0-5, but 0-2. Yeah, probably it's about draw. Okay, then. Okay, white want to prevent bishop takes g6 and g4, so he played b5, but now e6 is weak, so white played bishop c4. Here the author also mentioned rook d6 was not so good. Wait. Rook d6 was not so good because of g4. Here I have variation rook cd8, bishop. No, not now. Wait. She takes h5. No, stop. Sorry, I'm wrong here. Here I see rook d5. Okay, with idea to defend here. But then anyway, yeah, now everything is hanging. This is hanging. This is hanging. So okay, now bishop c4. Rook d1. Okay, now he didn't take here, and I don't understand it so much. But okay, this king f7. Now e4, queen f4, rook e1, queen g4. Yeah, actually now it's quite easy. Instead of bishop c4, e4, you say. I think that might be possible. I guess at the first look I will, if you play e4 now, I think I will play queen f4. Maybe that will be a problem for you, because you know I wanna play queen g4, then you are forced to exchange the queens. So yes, here this is hanging, this is hanging. Okay, this queen is quite annoying, you see. So maybe now e4 too early. Actually, no, now rook takes d3 doesn't work, because I take, and if you take here, I take here. Here we go. Okay, I see. Okay, now he took here. After some calculations, we realized it's possible to sacrifice the piece, but we crush the king. Okay, if king takes g6, then rook takes e6. And after king f7, rook takes c6 is winning, because we have a check here. So, okay, that was not the game. King e8 was in the game. g7, e5, queen takes h5, king d7, rook d1, bishop d6, bishop takes e5, knight d4, knight takes d4, and now black resigned. Here there's one other if king d7 now, then also rook d1. After bishop d6, bishop e5. Okay, that was the game. I think, yeah, I think I didn't I didn't overjump anything. We look at all lines here, I guess. Okay, then for the last minutes, we can make one puzzle from this chapter. Let me set up. Okay, now we are in chapter number 14. So we will complete chapter number 14. Okay, we did the game, but now we have 4 puzzles after each chapter. So so yeah, we are between 14 and 15, between 14 and 15. Okay, now you have the first puzzle in this chapter. Here is white to move. C4, I don't like because of knight b4, no. How about square c5? C2, sorry. And here there are holes everywhere, so oh, the pawn needs to stay on c3. Knight e4 with idea bishop g5. Okay, but how about this pawn? I'm not sure. Okay, or maybe I will play c4. Maybe I play c4 first with idea push. Actually, now a4 is good here. You know, if I push, if I play a3, then it might happen that your position will be bad because everything will hang here. So okay. Okay, time is up. Quickly, maybe I will just show you the solution. I got two recommendations, but maybe I will just explain. Okay, basically black wants to push on the queen side like a4, b5, b4, or c4, b5, b4. Then it might happen that our position will be worse. We will have to look if there are some breaks on the queen side. And now, yes, now you guys give me correct move. A4 is very good. And basically, if you play c4, b5, then the knight will be very strong here. So we will never play c4 to kick the knight. Okay, yeah, a4 is the correct move. Wait, where is it? Okay, in the game was rook a d7. Now bishop f1. Now we will take control on the light squares. And now this position is okay. Even if he has strong knight on d5, he has space, double rooks. This position is actually much better for white because now we will play knight c4 in the next move. He played knight d7, which was not so good because after knight c4, yes, he has had to play something like knight c8, and now it's misplaced. It was better to wait to play, for example, something like h6, you know. Okay, knight d7. Knight c4, knight c8, bishop g5 now. Now we can see white has initiative, white has everything basically. Knight 6, e7, knight fd2 now. No, knight e4, our plan. h6, bishop takes e7, rook takes e7, and now he found good idea, rook a3. This position is actually lost for black. Okay, here are too many weaknesses. The b6 is weak, b5 is weak, the rook is coming, knight on e4, the bishop is blocked, so you can understand me. Rook c7, now rook b3, rook c6, knight e4, bishop f8, king e2, bishop e7, and now f4. He fixed everything. Yeah, that was the game of Fischer against Duro in Havana 1966, and white won that game step by step. Okay, here question, how about bishop f1 in the first move? If you play bishop f1, okay, maybe now, yeah, now I think I have down. Now I play a4, a3 is the danger. If you play a3, then maybe now, then I think now I play b5. If now you play c4, then I can take, and now I'm getting activity after knight d4. Now you are not in time. So here in this position, finally a4. Okay, that was it. Okay, Pratik, you wanna say something for the end?
Scheduled for today. So already shared the circuit 3 of our online tournament is starting tomorrow. So I already shared the link on the chat box with everyone. So you guys can request the wildcard entry. I'm just sharing once again if someone has missed that. An amazing class. So I was very engrossed in today's class. Amazing class today. And thank you, coach, once again for being an amazing coach. And thank you, everyone, for being an amazing audience. Really happy with the response today. So while some of the students were removed for asking irrelevant questions to me as well on and but most of the time the class was very disciplined today, and we are happy. And for those of you who are joining from different social media platform, uh, you guys cannot interact, but I hope you learned and enjoyed a lot with Coach Rado. So we'll see you next week, Coach, in the same time, same place. And till then, I guess goodbye. Any parting message from you? Any
No.
message? Okay.
No.
So have a great Sunday ahead. Bye bye.
Yes, see you. Same to you. Say.